I wanted to show you a quick tip. So I've been recording with the HX effects. So I've taken the guitar in, and then I wanted to take the left and right out of the HX effects like a stereo pedal board and take it into the DAW. And initially I was playing around with the archetype Pliny, and they've got this mono stereo mode, so you can preserve like a stereo input signal with this little switch. Whereas there's nothing quite obvious like that in Helix Native, so I just wanted to explain, as I understand it, what's going on. So this line here, or this line here, is stereo, but anytime you put something into an amp block, after it gets summed to mono. So anything you put into an amp block will come out as mono. And so this little setup here, I've got this split here summed or panned all the way to the left, and this one here all the way to the right. And if you follow the signal chain, this one goes here, so you've got an amp on the left, and here this one goes down to here, and there's an amp on the right. The issue that I had with that though is that it didn't really sound like everything was panned properly, and that's because you need to also pan it here. So that was what I was doing wrong. So if you've got a stereo signal going in here, without panning at the split, essentially you'll have both the left and right summed to mono in both these cases after. It's not like a straightforward thing. So what you have to do is pan this one and pan that one, and then that will preserve your stereo signal through these amps. So you'd have the left hand side going here and the right hand side going blip 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 down here. And I think there's actually a template to show you this, which is Discrete Duo. So this is the actual preset from line 6 that will show you this. So you split here, balance A, balance right, and then there's an amp on the left hand side, amp on the right hand side. You keep that left right kind of thing, and then again here we've got an A and B pan left and right. And then this path to A, any effects you put on here, if you keep them in stereo, then when you come out at the other end, you should have things preserved on the left and right. So hopefully that's vaguely useful to one or two of you. As I say, the reason that I was wanting to do this is because in the Neural DSP Pliny you can do this stereo mono thing, and I thought, is there a way to do this in Helix Native? And I was initially just doing it at the very end, but of course as you're dealing with a stereo signal path, you need to also pan it before it hits that split or at that split, so that you've got a left going that way and a right going that way, and not a left and right going that way and a left and right going that way, which essentially means that at the end when they meet, you've still got just left and right. Hopefully that's helpful. Here's the manual that will show you what I'm talking about, and here's some more playing. If you want the presets for this, I'll drop them into the folder. So I've got a stereo ChorusYEH, and I've also got on here, on the HX effects, I've got a certain effect that I'm using to do this. I'll write that in the description. Catch you in another video soon, and hopefully that was useful to someone.